to another week of BGCTV. I'm Callie.
And I'm Elizabeth. This week we're breaking out our time travel machine again because it's Time Travel Week.
We wanted to teach you guys all about history, so we thought the best way would be to travel back in time to different time periods.
Each day this week we'll be focusing on a different period in time.
Today we're traveling all the way back to the Middle Ages.
You might know this time period by a different name, medieval times. Think Vikings, knights, and the bubonic plague.
The Middle Ages actually lasted about 1,000 years. The period started in the year 476 and lasted until about 1450.
A lot of dark stuff happened during this time. In fact, many actually call this time period the Dark Ages. But don't worry, we're just going to focus on the cool stuff from this time.
Hold on, Elizabeth. I kind of want to know what I'm getting myself into. Let's go to Craig at the Renaissance Fair, where we can learn more about what we might see in medieval times.
Sir, your name?
Connell
And
Sean.
and what are you guys getting ready to do?
We're going to do some open field melees out here. We're going to get out here and throw a bunch of guys on either side and go in and smash it up.
And smash it up. Did you hear that? Like that was an actual smash.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Where's your armor, dude? You're going to get your butt kicked. I mean, you serious?
Well, it turns out I'm pretty good.
Oh, really? You're a swordsman?
Okay, maybe I'm not that good, but
Okay. All right. Because look, I mean, if I was going up against this guy right here, I'd be armored.
I hope so. I hope so. We hit pretty hard. We play pretty rough. But, you know, we wear the armor. It keeps us safe. We go out there, have a good time.
How much does this weigh, this chainmail?
The helmet with the chain weighs about 14 pounds.
Wow. And check it out. Everywhere I look at this guy right here.
Do you want to hold one?
Me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can't even lift this thing. Oh, you're kidding me. Are you serious?
all right, Connell, now hit him.
No, wait a minute. What was my hip?
He's wearing a helmet.
We're in a helmet. Give me a stick.
We may have killed your reporter.
All right, we're going to need that tape now.
I don't want to go to school today, Mommy. You got to be kidding me. You guys are going to go out there and do this?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Oh my God, I cannot believe it. I am in awe. In awe of you gentlemen right here. Ow. Did that mess up my hair?
No, you look great.
Oh,
Hair's perfect.
Oh man, I mean, I'm seeing stars. I really am. Well, thank you. Good luck in your battle.
Thank you.
I think you're going to kick butt if you ask me, because anybody that can take a hit like that. I mean, it didn't hurt. It's just that it was like really hard. And look, he's got that helmet on his head.
Yeah, the equipment we have is made to protect us, but you can definitely feel it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for letting me borrow your helmet, but I'm going to say no to the cod piece, okay? Okay. That's private. That's yours.
Watch him go. So what are we doing here? What is the first scenario?
This is just an open battle, melee type that will fight to the last man of the night, basically. It's been said that...
Folks, I don't know if you can see this, but this is like what we used to do in my neighborhood with garbage can lids and broomsticks. Only no one's going home crying to mama.
Thanks, Craig. That was awesome.
All right, Elizabeth, the rest of the cast is waiting for us in the Middle Ages, so we better get going. Ready to go?
Let's do it. I'll punch in the year on our control panel here. Boop, 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 boop.
We'll see you guys on the other side.
I'm here on this dock where some guys just left this boat, and I'm thinking that this ship belongs to the rulers of the sea. I'm not talking about pirates, no. The true rulers of the sea at this time were Vikings. These guys have been around since the 700s, and they are quite powerful. They made a name for themselves, first as traders, explorers, and warriors. Now, many people believe that Christopher Columbus was the first person to discover the Americas, but it was, in fact, the Vikings that first discovered them, and they were also seen to reach distances as far as Russia. Most people think that the Vikings were wild raiders, going after the more peaceful nations, but their motives were different each time. The Vikings are actually the reason for many changes across the land, like economics. Now, why are Vikings attacking other people and their lands? Well, we don't exactly know, But some people think that it is because their homeland is very cold and harsh. Even so, many Vikings still return to their homeland. We have been talking about what Vikings do and why they do them, but we haven't talked about how they get from place to place. The Vikings get around in awesome Viking ships. These ships didn't just come out of nowhere. The Vikings honed their skills for 10 centuries. They didn't just have big ships, they had different kinds like small fishing boats and cargo vessels. There are some myths about the Vikings that I'm going to talk about. The first one is that they wore horned helmets. This isn't true. They actually just wore regular leather and metal helmets. The last myth is that they are filthy. We have found evidence that they had combs and they stayed cleaned. Well, just like the Vikings, I'm going to sail away now. Hope you had fun learning about Vikings. Next up is Kaylee in the Middle Ages.
Do you need someone to entertain your party, but your friends are scared of clowns? Well, I'm the perfect you need for the job. I'm Chester the Jester, and I'm the life of the party. I can do magic. Whoa. And I can sing. Ah! I'm the whole package. So send me a letter by Crow, and you can get me to liven up your party.
Hey guys, today I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into the fashion of the Middle Ages. Most people in the Middle Ages wear woolen clothing, with undergarments made of linen. Brighter colors, better material, and a longer jacket length usually are signs of greater wealth. Clothes between men and women, wealthy and poor, are always quite similar. More expensive clothing is not based on design, but color and material. Some people want to decide what certain people should wear and why because people get bullied or embarrassed for being too flashy like the knights are. Trends come and go in middle-aged fashion. Long jackets and pointed shoes are very popular. Most men wear tunics, kind of a simple dress, but for men. Tunics are becoming shorter and shorter to show off the legs, and that's just for men. Clothes are typically the same for the wealthy and the poor, but there is always an important difference in decoration, finer materials used, and wealthier men get jewelry, fur, and many other things to go with their outfits, like you see in this picture. Clothes are made from wool, but sometimes silk. More decoration is added by putting on jewelry, tassels, and fringe, as you saw in the picture. Women wear dresses made from wool and silk. The dresses that the women wear are always long-sleeved and very long and modest. Anyway, guys, this is the fashion here. Man, things are so different in 2020. Now let's head back to Kelly and Elizabeth to talk more about life in the Middle Ages.
Welcome back. Kelly, I think we need to talk more about what life is really like during the Middle Ages.
Good idea. So this time period really started after the fall of the Roman Empire. The Romans were super good at writing down everything that happened. But once they were gone, there was no one writing down history anymore. That's actually why they call it the Dark Ages. It's like history went dark for 1,000 years.
Wow. So what do we know about this time?
We do know some of the major events that happened, like the Crusades and the bubonic plague. We also know a little bit about some of the important people, like Charlemagne and Joan of Arc.
Do we know what daily life is like?
Well, luckily, we're here to observe it. Most of the people living during this time are farmers and peasants. They have to work hard all year long to survive.
Wow, so I guess not everyone gets to live in castles, huh?
Nope. Most of the kids don't even get to go to school. Only the rich kids are able to get an education usually, and even then it's through a special tutor.
Man, do people get to have any fun? It seems like such a gloomy time.
Sometimes they like to play sports like archery and jousting, and they also play games like chess and checkers.
Oh, cool. I love chess.
Me too. They also love to have festivals for special holidays. The festivals are basically giant parties where the whole village takes the day off. There's food, music, games, and dancing.
Wow, that sounds super fun. Maybe there's a festival happening that we can go to.
We're gonna go explore the village some more, but for now, let's go to Joe to hear a few crazy facts about life in this time.
You may think that the medieval times were fairly tame. Well, I'm here to tell you all about the crazy stuff that went on here in the Middle Ages. I'm here to tell you about the stuff that most people probably haven't even heard of before. The first crazy thing is the fact that eels were sometimes used as money. There's a record of someone renting land for 26,000 eels. That's a whole lot of eels. You may think that you're pretty fashionable now, but if you were here in the medieval times with me, you wouldn't even be close, just because of your shoes. Back here, the shoes of the people are quite funny looking. They're long-toed shoes, and they are the sign of high fashion. They're called krakows, and you wanted to get them as long as you could. Now, the craziest fact that I learned while being here in the medieval ages is that animals that committed any crimes could go through a trial where they could be found guilty. The most common animal that is being put on trial at this time is pigs. These guys are the troublemakers of the animal kingdom. That is just some of the craziest things that are going down here in the Middle Ages. I'm going to turn the time over to Kaylee after a quick break.
Are you a king, queen, prince, princess, or just plain old rich? Well, I'm the person you need. I am Sultan Brownlow the 32nd, and I'm the castle seller you want. There are many a castle here. Over 3. There's the decrepit, the average, and the high society. The high society has 25 bedrooms, 15 bathrooms, and 3 kitchens. It is worth 300,000 eels, which is quite the steal. Be sure to come on down to get a tour. It'll only take 125 hours to get through the entire thing. See you soon.
Hey guys, today I want to talk about being yourself and having good self-esteem. Since we're talking about medieval times and all that stuff, I thought I would talk to you guys about being who you are and not being scared of it. Earlier, I talked about all the clothes they wore in the Middle Ages and how some people were judged because their clothes were not as nice as some of the other people's. Doesn't sound very nice. I know, but that still happens to this day. People all around get judged for the clothes they wear or for what they look like, or maybe even for the things they like to do. But I'm here to tell you that you can wear whatever you feel comfortable in. You can look however you want to look, and you can be whoever you want to be. You have to have some self-esteem. Self-esteem means to feel proud of what you do, and you see the good things about yourself. You believe in yourself even if you don't do something right. And most importantly, you accept yourself. Maybe you don't have those things. Maybe you have a little bit of low self-esteem. Low self-esteem means to not think of yourself as good as others. You don't feel like you are liked. You focus more on the things you don't do right, or maybe you just don't believe in yourself or accept yourself. That's okay because there are so many ways to have self-esteem and not the low kind. Having self-esteem helps you in ways you don't even know. It gives you the courage to try new things or make new friends. Self-esteem helps you when things don't go your way. It helps you accept mistakes. Low self-esteem can hurt you. It makes you feel unsure. You don't think you can do things well. With low self-esteem, you might not try. You might not go after your goals. You might be afraid to fail. Low self-esteem makes losing seem worse than it is, and it makes your mistakes seem bigger than they are. Now, I'm going to tell you how to build your self-esteem if needed. How to make it better. First, you should make a list of all the things you're good at, like can you dance or sing, or are you good at sports? If you're having trouble with a list, ask a parent or a friend to help you. Another thing you could do is turn all of your I can'ts into I cans. Instead of saying I can't or I'm not good at it, that's you thinking badly about yourself. Decide to change your mind. Think, I can give it a try. I can handle this. Think, I'll give it my best, or I'll ask someone to help me do this. You have to have a positive mindset about yourself. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, and don't forget to smile. Bye!
Welcome back, guys.
Hey, Kelly, it's nighttime.
Wait, it's still bright out.
No, silly, like nights.
I know you're trying to say night, but it's still daytime.
Oh man, let me explain. Knights are heavily armored soldiers who rode on horseback.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Sorry, that sure was confusing.
Now that we're on the same page, want to tell us why they have knights?
Well, they have knights to protect people. They're good fighters and great bodyguards.
That's really cool. Did you not even notice what I was wearing?
Oh, you're a knight. I was wondering why you were wearing that.
Well, I was cold, and I found this very nice man who said he'd give me his armor, and I was confused, but now I'm dressed like this, and I'm not even cold anymore.
Elizabeth, that's kind of weird. You shouldn't take things from strangers.
Well, knights are told to be chivalrous, which means they have courage, honor, and are willing to help the weak. I was weak!
Interesting. How do people usually become knights? I'm guessing they don't usually just borrow the armor.
There are two ways men can become knights. They can either win the honor by fighting bravely in a battle, or they can train to be a knight by learning from another knight.
That's cool. Can women be knights or just men?
For a long time, it was just men. In 1358, women in England finally were able to become knights.
Well, that's good. We wouldn't want anyone getting mad at you for wearing that armor.
Very true.
Wait, is that Leonardo da Vinci?
Let's go catch him for an interview.
Chainmail is used by every knight. But how come commoners can't wear it too? This chainmail is made with the highest quality steel. It's very authentic. So authentic that they weigh 75 pounds, just like a knight's would. Now this is what the armor will be made from. Oh, I'm so weak. I got it. See? It's so cool. Now this is very authentic. It costs about 3,000 eels. So be sure to come back to the shop once you got those eels. I'm so strong now. So come on back when you got it.
Hi, Leo. Thanks for agreeing to do an interview with us.
What? How fare thee?
So, Leo, what kind of things are you interested in?
Science and invention, drawing, painting, sculpting, math, engineering. Should I keep going?
No, that was great. Sounds like you're interested in a little bit of everything.
What is an art piece you are currently working on?
Well, I'm currently working on a piece of art called the Mona Lisa, but it's still a work in progress.
That's great. Did you paint it for someone?
Yes, for a friend. It's his wife.
That's wonderful.
I've heard that many people think that you invented the bicycle. Is that true?
Well, here's what happened. I was inventing a cart that had 4 wheels, but when I tested it out, 2 of the wheels broke right off. The cart just kept rolling, so that's where the idea started.
Amazing! Do you have any advice for kids who might want to become an artist or inventor like you?
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Love it. Well, listen, we're actually heading back to the future. Would you be willing to join us? There's some people who would love to talk to you about your work.
The future?
Yes, we have a time machine. Here, we'll show you. I just type in the year on our device. Boop, 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 boop.
Hold still.
What in the Mona Lisa just happened?
You traveled to the future.
Oh my.
Looks like we better wrap up and give Leo a chance to recover.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. Leave a comment down below and tell us if you would want to live in medieval times.
Be sure to check the link outs to make catapults with me, try Chinese with Marty, and make a time capsule with Kira.
We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll be traveling back to a much different time period.
Bye.
Wait, you're not taking me back?